I mean, this is obviously going to be the worst cave ever.
I would say that's a big yes.
Oh, well, it's like, you know, it doesn't even, like, it doesn't even require confirmation. Like, obviously, this is going to be the worst cave imaginable because it's the last one. So they're going to, every awful idea they've had, they've piled them all into this area. Now, about how I'm the kind of idiot who definitely did not mark on my... Well, A, who saved in the middle of a dungeon, and B, did not mark on my map where I am in the dungeon. Let me get out my map top. Okay, this is Shame. What a shame that this is Shame. And I am in some location in Shame.
Ultima V Underworld map.
Except that I can't find the underworld.
I understand that, but I need to have all my tabs up and ready to go.
Fair enough.
Now I'm going to do a quick perusal of these other... Ooh, that makes things very interesting without that first word.
Don't continue playing that! I mean...
I'm not playing, I'm just looking at the images and seeing what I have remaining. Super interesting.
I mean, the images it generates, just because, like, there's no one would put these random 6 words into a image generator prompt. They can be so interesting. It's just missing the Ultima music to accompany the noun, says Dan in chat. Now, here's a thought. Use one of those terrible AI music generators to have a backing track. It would be so useless. Like, the AI-generated music has no relationship with the input words at all.
I wonder if
Kyle thinks You Don't Know Jack crowd and the GeoGuessr crowd would enjoy it. It does seem like GeoGuessr fodder.
Very much, for sure. Also the Semantle crowd.
Yeah, all 3 of those people.
Mm-hmm.
I love fighting slimes.
I have an idea for number 6, but I'm not going to put it in yet.
Stop! We can play Contraptia anytime. We're playing, and I get that being the backseat driver to play Ultima V is even more boring than playing Ultima V. Like,
especially
I understand.
In battles like this.
There's gotta be something going on with this room. There's just no way that this hyper-conspicuous room is nothing. I don't know what it is.
Just let me know when you want to know.
On.
Was this Shame?
This is Shame, yes. It's a shame this is Shame. That barely qualified as a joke.
I think you did use Gemeralds, but I think you came to the wrong conclusion when you did.
I definitely didn't use Gemeralds. This is...
Okay.
Look at how obvious this is. Look at how stupid Oh, I know what happened. Yeah, so I went to this. It was just like the same bullshit, and so I assumed that given how symmetrical the area is, it would just all be symmetrical. But that was very stupid, so...
That's what I thought you did. Exactly.
A ring has vanished. Wow, it's not like there's not even anything hidden about it. I'm just a moron. Yay! It's something.
Big-breasted snowman. Breasts so big the arms are below them.
Just the sheer weight of the breasts. Something.
Exactly.
Wow, what a fantastic place to put a sign. Oh, wait! Can you use the, Oh, there's an up ladder here. I'm having a million thoughts at a time. Can you use the carpet in here? I don't think you can. Which means everything beyond the river is just, like, for intrigue purposes.
I don't think that's true. I mean, I don't think you can use, but I think that there can be bridge building with, like, shooting things.
Oh, of course, yeah. I have to remember that you can cause random crap to happen. There it is. I mean, all that'll do is get me some gemeralds and sharks. Cool.
And sharks.
So, the up ladder here, I think, is a trick. I don't think I have any reason to go up, but I marked it on the map, so if it turns out I'm wrong, which I easily could be, then I can go up later. Like, I feel like the main purpose of that up ladder is if you went down shame, or sorry, if you went up shame, like if you went down shame and then weren't able to complete the quest and came back up, it's a way to get lost.
Actually, I think it is the way back up.
I mean, I can certainly believe it's a way back up.
Or yeah, I think it is a way back up. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's you're right that it's not the way you want to go.
It's not the way I came down, and I don't think the way I came down had anything that's untraversable back up. So. Now this is interessante, by which I mean probably nothing. There are 4 rooms to search in this area. I guarantee you, either none of them are it, and I did need to go up that ladder, or it will be the last one I search, no matter what order I search them in. I'm so glad we're all carrying magic axes. This appears to be nothing. I rate this room as nothing out of 10. I've interrupted yet another, just barbecue, basically. They were just, like, here having a good time, and I came in, threw axes at them. Guess what direction I'm gonna go? Can you guess? Can you guess what direction I'm gonna go?
If it's based on the, well, I know what direction you're going to go, but,
I find a hidden door. Finally. Finally.
Hey, it's a ladder down. To the underworld!
Let's all go to hell. Let's all
So may
go
I
to
suggest before you
hell.
do anything in the underworld to find the directions you got for this place?
May I suggest
in your
before
notes?
even doing that, saving.
Well, obviously. Save early, save often, kids.
Ooh. Interessante. We're just in this one mountain in like a plains. Ahem. Beyond shame's egress in the center of the underworld, there is a place of darkness. Beyond this darkness lies the gate to the gate of the core of the world. When thou art ready, thou must call forth Veramokor to unlock the gate and venture past ethereal worlds. Venture past ethereal words is what I wrote, but it must say worlds. And stealers of souls, that which the world hath lost awaits thy ejaculation. Wait, is this coming?
Okay, I was, I thought they might have given you more information about where the darkness was from the shame's egress, but I guess they didn't, so you're just gonna have to use
Beyond
generals.
shame's egress. I already had a torch. Yeah, I mean, unless they're using darkness metaphorically to mean poison, I'm just gonna have to look around a bit, so I'm gonna start north. I really just have to, like, search everywhere in this entire valley, don't I? I just have to, just, like, go everywhere and fight infinity battles on the way. Oh, this sucks. Why does every step in this game have to be awful? I'm waiting for the fun part. Yeah. It's the fun we balance. The fun we balance is out of whack. I mean, Is it possible I'm supposed to blink over there? You would think... Place of darkness. If I'm supposed to blink over there and I don't, I'm about to waste a ton of time. If I'm not supposed to blink over there and I do, then I'm about to waste a ton of time.
So what you gonna do?
I feel like the way this was phrased, it's just not suggested that I need to do that. That just feels like a weird thing to do. Why would it describe it as beyond shame's egress if you need to magic yourself over some distant mountains to get there? That just doesn't seem right. An apparition? Finally, this jackass shows up. Been waiting for you. Katrina is finally level 7. Iolo is finally level 7. Boy, I sure hate you, apparition guy. I'm trying to save your life, you piece of shit.
Well, if you want, you're welcome to ask me one question.
Okay. The question I choose to ask you is, dear God, why?
And my answer is because Ultima V.
Okay. Do I need to blink in the place where I was thinking of blinking?
Yes.
I mean, that's the next thing I was gonna do anyway, so that hint didn't even save me any time. I mean, even blinking, like, if I was in this situation and I wasn't, planning on wasting time, I would go, nah, this doesn't seem like anything, and go back.
Yeah, that is actually why I specifically was hoping you would, why I said that I would give you a hint, and I knew you were going to ask that specific question, because I was worried that you'd blink over here, see this, and be like, oh, that's nothing.
Huh. Well, time to take some damage. It's not that much rough seas, so I can believe that you're just supposed to rough it. Oh, this seems very thing. Let's save! Saving is always a good idea. I wonder... I mean, yeah, Place of Darkness, I get it. Black pixels. I wonder if you can... fly over lava to avoid taking damage from lava. The answer is emphatically no.
Somehow the magic carpet doesn't get burned up, though.
Yeah, that's lucky. I could be climbing if I had a functioning brain. Why do I need to ignite a torch when I'm over lava?
It's cool lava. It's just giving off a faint glow.
Well, that sure is a place
burning.
of darkness. Okay. Oh. But I used the amulet. Am I confusing the items? Is it not the amulet? Is it the other one? The Skeptra. What? Okay, that's a big no on that.
I wonder if you came in here without the amulet, would you just die?
Wow, useful.
Nice.
From outside of the darkness, I think that... Yeah, okay, so I need to go to south and then much west. And hopefully not die in the process, but good thing I saved before entering this hellscape. Oh, west. 1, 2, and then much west.
Varamokor!
Varamokor!
Nice.
Okay. Now guess what time it is? It's time to not die.
To camp and save. Now I have that song stuck in my head.
That wasn't a song.
Well, and yet it's stuck in my head. Veramokor.
Yeah, da, 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 da. Yeah, now it's a song.
Veramokor.
Anybody who thinks it's weird that I'm about to rest when I'm at full health, you rest to get your
Doesn't
mana
understand
back.
what empty is.
Just making it clear, just making sure anybody who doesn't know the weird mechanics of this game. The apparition appeared
another
again.
Apparition.
Thou showest well the way, but not. Well, screw you, guy. I could not be more on the path. God, this guy sucks. Along the adventure path is here, the stealers of souls. That was one of the ways like coming. I'm wondering if I need to get my map top back out or not. Well, it's the dungeon disc, so probably this is a dungeon. We immediately entered a room. Was this arena made with paint? WTF has been. I see you've never seen us fight a, Shadow Lord.
Shadow Lord, yeah. So, I just out of curiosity, are you backing up your saves, and how often?
Every time I save, it backs up.
Okay, good.
And also, f*** you.
Oh, Veramokor.
Thank you for confirming that I'm screwed. Now, isn't that interesting? I am going to get out my mapper. I'm not quite sure how to map this, but call this the core.
By the way, this I find this interesting. If the Shadow Lords are still alive, they will be waiting here to take, here being this specific room, to take back the scepter, making progress impossible and attack.
The Shadow Lords are very much not still alive, so. On my map, I marked it as potentially exits in all directions, because what the hell do I know? Maybe there's exits in all directions. Just going the way that I found first. Oh, I did not enter a room. This is actually just cave. Ooh. Spooky ghosts! I'm betting that if I actually haven't made enough progress to win, the reason is the stupid, like, are you a good enough person bullshit that because I, redid the save, I am now not, avatar-y enough, and thus can't win. I need to go give more money to the thingies. The shrines. You know what? Even though, based on Mallow's pseudo-hints, I'm confident I am not on the way to beating the game right now, this is still exploration. Mapping is progress. It's the worst kind of progress, but it is progress.
I mean, it would have to be done eventually.
I don't know which ones are still alive and which ones aren't. I love acid traps. That's why I keep aiming for them. But I don't want to go up. But I still don't want to go up. But I still don't want to go up. Well, this place sucks.
It's a small little room. Small and little.
It's a little room, but it's not a small room.
It's just a little room.
Who has the ability to possess in here? Hello. Why would there be 3 ways up? They're not 3 ways up. If they were 3 ways up, then it wouldn't allow me to take all 3. Because you have to exit via the same exit. So there are 3 ladders, but only 1 way up. I mean, this is obviously going to be the worst cave ever.
I would say that's a big yes.
Oh, well, it's like, you know, it doesn't even... Like, it doesn't even require confirmation. Like, obviously, this is going to be the worst cave imaginable because it's the last one. So they're going to... Every awful idea they've had, they've piled them all into this area. Stop being double speed. I think I'm about to discover that I have a looping map that I have not marked as looping. Oh, most certainly that. Oh,
I don't
most
think
certainly.
there are. Oh, there is a looping map, but I don't think that you have a looping map yet. I think you just need to remember that there's
so
zero consistency.
No. I think that a looping map on another floor has caused me to enter this area where I thought was something different than it actually is. That's all.
I don't think that's true. I think there's just zero consistency for when you leave from one map to the next.
I don't think that, because
I know that because I'm looking at the maps right now.
I believe what I was programmed to believe. The phrase I was looking for is, I choose to believe what I was programmed to believe.
There is, however, one looping map in this dungeon. But it's on floor 5, which you have not been on yet.
Nope.
Or for the Canadians out there, you have not been on yet.
Which I have not been on yet. I just entered right into the very first entrance chamber of the entire
room looks familiar.
Again. Do I avoid undue confusion by leaving the same way I already left? Yes, is the answer to that question. So I do increasingly think, because of how often you've said, I'm looking at the map and X definitely doesn't happen, and how often equally it's been 100% consistent with it looping 8x8 in my map, I think that the maps are 8x8, and internally it always loops, but because the actual, layout doesn't loop, the map that you get drawn by a human seems inconsistent in a way that it's...
Yeah, that could be, because the way the maps are drawn on the sites that I'm looking at have a lot of black space, and that black space could be where it would be.
Yeah, where they actually all sort of jigsaw into each other. Because in the other dungeon where you were like, yeah, it doesn't loop like that, my map was 100% consistent with it 8x8 looping, so I think that's just how it be. Oops, I've been marking these areas as dungeon rooms when they're not. Okay, so if I climb here, I will get somewhere I haven't yet seen. I'll get somewhere shitty and awful I haven't yet seen. Hooray! Hello! 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 There's a cave in my cave. There's a cave in my cave. Let me, take off the, map overlay. There's a cave in my cave. I don't know what to make of the fact that there's a cave in my cave. This is really bad. I think YOLO is dead. It would also help if we could hit the enemy. Okay, without the dragons, we should be fine. Even old 18 HP YOLO should be able to survive a couple of bats. Marginally. No, don't continue, battle music! No, battle music, don't continue! How dare you!
It knows how much you like it when it continues. After you've ostensibly defeated all the enemies. That's one of the few correct uses of the word ostensibly I could possibly think of.
Oh, no, I'm so afraid! Yes, there's a cave in my cave. That's what I was trying to put. There's a cave in my cave.
That's curious.
I'm so afraid of what enemies are about to show up. I mean, somebody's about to really ruin my day. The music is good, Spongy, but the fact that the music didn't change is absolutely giving me an aneurysm right now. I mean, it's possible that this area doesn't have anything, but it doesn't seem very likely. And besides, there are still enemies, so it seems more likely that there's still something to do that I haven't found yet.
So I heard you like caves, so I put a cave in your cave.
Huh. I'm faintly baffled. Where haven't I gone? What haven't I pressed? I guess I haven't, like, just tried every wall that somebody's actually standing next to right now. Is there any angle on that cave? If there is, I can't find it. Oh, the waterfall. That's pretty suggestive. No. I don't want to just leave. I feel like I must be missing something here. But it's entirely possible that there's just nothing here. In fact, looking at the map...
There is more here. I just don't know how to trigger it. My only suggestion would be try the lower left area again, but I'm not sure, based on what I'm seeing, if you can trigger it. I don't know.
I mean, the lower left area is the biggest area that's still, you know, blocked off, so I give up. I give up.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, it was a cave that would trigger it.
But I can't, I tried attacking the cave, that's all I really can do, so... Hell is what's happening, Speculad. Even more so than usual. Just hell. Okay, so that whole experience felt a little bit pointless. Back. Did not mean to do that. Okay, I've at least somewhat explored that. I've at least somewhat explored that. I've at least somewhat explored that, but there is a direction I haven't explored yet. Why do I never use gemeralds? Okay, so this is...
Excellent question.
Pretty much exactly as it appears. I don't feel like I want to go that way. I need to figure out what it is that gets me... Oh, I didn't put the map on screen, sorry. What it is that gets me into the big blank area here. There's this whole big blank area. And, like, this is very suspicious. But I didn't find anything there. Like, this is less suspicious because in the map it doesn't connect to anything anyway. Here I thought it was a part of the puzzle. I mean, it is part of the puzzle, Speculad, in that instead of the game just literally giving you the words, you have to think. God damn it, why don't I view gems? Why can't I use my brain?
Well, this game has probably turned it to mush, so...
Yeah, that's the main reason. Excuse me while I get slightly confused on my map. Oh, that's just... no, actually, there can't be a hidden door north, so never mind. I'm not even going to use a gemerald. I'm just going to keep on walking like an imbecile. The back of this box is hilarious. Somewhat more realistic graphics, says Kyle in chat. Is there really a back of this box that says somewhat more realistic graphics somewhere?
Wow.
I mean, look, we're not gonna overclaim. It's somewhat more realistic.
I am looking at the back of the box now. Over twice the graphical detail, animation, and sound effects of earlier games, with murmuring fountains, ticking clocks, and lighthouses that cut swaths of light through the night. I'm looking for the somewhat part.
I suspect that Kyle was paraphrasing what you said, although it could also just be a different edition.
Box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if he was looking down here where it says... Yeah, it says smoother, comma, more realistic graphics, not somewhat more realistic graphics. Smoother, more realistic graphics.
Don't they look smooth? Look at how smooth the graphics are.
One of 3 distinct dungeon styles.
I love that so far. It does have 3 distinct dungeon styles.
Yeah, but it says one of... Oh, because it's a caption.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
showing.
Yeah. It's the 3 distinct that they're really trying to sell you there.
Yep. Twice the detail of Ultima IV. More than 2 years in the making, Warriors of Destiny sets the new standard for the role-playing genre. No other game can offer you as beautifully detailed a world or as exciting an adventure. Ultima V is the game for all role-playing gamers. Semicolon. Warriors of Destiny will enchant the novice and challenge the expert.
That was a fine You didn't have to say semicolon.
It's just weird because it's the way that it's typed out. It's not like in a paragraph. It's like
okay.
Centered text, and it puts a semicolon and then a new line with a full paragraph between them.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Not like a full paragraph, but like an extra space.
No, I get it. Yeah. No other game can offer you as much fun says Fecklot in chat. That's probably true. Certainly for its era, this was the maximum fun available.
Origin Systems, Inc., 136 Harvey Road, Building B, Londonderry, New Hampshire, 03053. No previous Ultima experience required. Allows the use of Ultima IV characters.
If you played on the same system, no transferring your characters from the Master System. Oh, good. Once again, where are the other enemies? Who knows? Let's just, ignore the fact that the music is still happening. I choose ignorance.
That's right, Spec Lad. Londonderry, New Hampshire. You wouldn't have batted an eye if I had said Londonderry, Hampshire, would you? Actually, you probably would have.
Ladders in both directions, you say. They call it Old Hampshire nowadays, Speclet.